Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going over my tea basket. So we'll go over the teas that were in it for this last little stretch, and then I will show you guys the teas that I pulled for the new basket. And I'm really excited because I'm at this point going to start pulling kind of like seasonal / holiday teas, which I'm very, very excited about. So grab something to drink, grab a little snack. Of course I'm doing a tea video, but I'm actually drinking some iced coffee right now. And it is so good. I actually already had a cup of tea this morning though. So anyway, let's jump into this last basket. So starting with, this is the Bigelow Constant Comment. This is a black tea and it's like an orange spice flavor. This is one of the first teas that I remember drinking like in my childhood, and I think it's just kind of got like that nostalgia like attached to it. It is a really, really good tea. Honestly though, there's so many different companies that do orange spice teas, and I think there probably are some better ones out there, but like I said, I think I just attached the nostalgia to this one. But it's also super easy to access. This I get at my local Walmart, so it's not like you have to order this, and it is a very good flavor. So if you are looking for like an orange spice tea, definitely give this one a try. Next up is the Celestial Seasonings Morning Thunder Black Tea. Now this contains energizing roasted mate. So it's a black tea, but it does have like a little bit of like a smokiness to it. And I used to really, really love this tea, but that was before I was adding milk to tea. And just to kind of like clarify that, the reason I add milk to my black teas now is just because it was recommended that I do that because I ended up with kidney stones because I was drinking way too much tea back in the day, and I didn't add milk to it. And supposedly, I guess if you add milk to the tea, the milk like binds to, or the calcium in the milk basically binds to the oxalates in the black tea and is supposed to help prevent kidney stones. So that's kind of why I put milk in my black tea now. Anyway, this is one of those teas though, I probably will not get this again. I enjoy this as is, but I tried this with milk a couple of times and it just kind of gave me like the ick. You know what I mean? It just, like smoky milk, there's just something off about that. So if you're not someone who's prone to kidney stones, and honestly, I probably could even, I don't know, that whole thing, like the tea, kidney stones, there's so much, I don't know, there's so much on both sides of that argument, but it's just definitely not something that I want to go through again. So I am at least somewhat cautious. But yeah, as far as milk in this, probably not. But if you are someone who just drinks your tea black, then you might really like this if you like a smoky tea. Like I said, I actually used to really, really like this when I just drank it black. And I will finish this box and I will just drink it black. But I don't want to have a bunch of black teas in my collection that I don't like without milk, just because I don't want to get in that habit of like drinking black tea a ton without adding milk, just because I don't want to go there again. So you guys get what I'm saying. But yeah, this is actually really, really good, just not so much with milk. Next up is this Dominion Matcha Infused Genmaicha. So this is actually, this is a hard one for me because here's the thing. It is the green tea base is really good. The matcha is really good. I am like one of those people though, I am like on the fence with Genmaicha. Something about like that popped rice, or not popped rice, the roasted rice, the whatever they do to the rice. It makes it taste like it is like watered down burnt popcorn to me. And I don't know. I can drink it when it's like piping hot. So I have a hard time with this one because if you are someone who loves Genmaicha, you would probably love this because it is good, but it's Genmaicha. So, and you guys, oh my gosh, I have like an entire huge bag of Genmaicha that I got from a different company, not from here. And I need to like try and get through it. So this is the time of year though that I probably will be able to get through it because I tend to be able to handle the Genmaicha more in the autumn and the winter. So we'll try and get through it. But anyway, if you are someone who likes genmaicha, this is definitely a good one. And it is dusted basically with matcha powder, which honestly I love because I love matcha. So yeah, this is definitely a good one if you like that type of thing. Next up is this Yogi Soothing Caramel Bedtime. So this tea, it's good. I feel like it's a very light flavor. And it's funny because every time I drank this, I swear it had like an apple taste to it, but I looked through the ingredients and it does not contain apple. But to me, this tasted almost like a very, very mellow, like apple cinnamon tea. I mean, you could probably kind of taste the caramel. Maybe that's partially why it tasted appley to me. But I mean, the spices in this are not strong or anything. This is definitely not like a chai or anything. It's like I said, it's very, very mellow. Almost to the point of, I have other teas that are like apple cinnamon, and this almost reminded me of those teas, but like seriously watered down. So it's good. I'll finish it, but I don't know that I would buy this one again. So, and then the last tea that I had in the basket was the Harney and Sons Venetian Tiramisu, which is a white tea. I love this tea, you guys. It is so good. It doesn't, like, you know how tiramisu generally, the lady fingers, when you make tiramisu, you soak in espresso. This does not have coffee flavor to it at all. So if you're thinking that kind of like tiramisu, like that along those lines, that's not what it is. This is like a very, very delicate white tea, and then you get like these little bursts of like on the back of your tongue, you pick up like the taste of like almost like a vanilla custard, and then also cocoa, but it's like a true cocoa, not like a bitter cocoa though. It's so hard to explain. This is a very, very, what I would consider like a complex tea, just because when you initially take it, like the drink, you really just taste the white tea. But then as it coats your tongue on different areas of your tongue, you like pick up the different flavors. I really, really enjoy this tea. I don't add milk to this one just because it is so delicate. I always feel like the milk would probably take away from those flavors. But it's so good. It smells good. I mean, this is just, it's a really good tea. If you like delicate white teas, yeah, when you smell this, you can smell the white tea, which almost, if you're not familiar with white tea honestly smells a lot like green tea, just not as like pungent. But then you can pick up like that cocoa. Oh, it's so good, you guys. So good. I love this tea. So that was everything that was in that basket. Now let's talk about what I decided to pull for this next basket. So the first one I'm so excited about, and I know we've talked about this tea on this channel before because I remember you guys, like a bunch of you commenting about how much you loved this tea also. This is probably like, as far as for, I always think of this as like a tea for after Halloween because I think of it as like a Thanksgiving tea. This is my favorite for that time period, and it is the David's Tea Sweet Potato Pie. Oh my gosh, like this is so good. Oh my gosh. Now here's the thing, and I've talked about this before too, but I'm going to talk about it again. This, in my opinion, should not be called sweet potato pie. I think it should be called sweet potato casserole because there's nothing pie-ish about this, in my opinion. To me, I get the sweet potatoes, I get the marshmallows, I get the brown sugar, I get the pecans, you know, like that type of thing, but I'm not getting any like pie crust or anything with this tea. Oh my gosh. So I think it should be called sweet potato casserole, but I love this tea. This is a tea now, when I used to drink my tea without milk, it was good that way, but this is, it's equally good with milk in it. It almost makes it into like a sweet potato like latte, and it is so, so good. Let me read you guys the ingredients on this. It is black tea, pecans, rock sugar, cinnamon, butternut squash, sweet potato, marshmallows, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, and natural flavoring. So yeah, like I said, very much like a sweet potato casserole. And that's honestly probably Well, the sweet potato casserole and mashed potatoes and gravy are my two favorite side dishes for Thanksgiving. So love, love, love this. I also decided to pull the Celestial Seasonings Cinnamon Apple Spice Herbal Tea. So this should be good. So obviously it's herbal, so there's no caffeine in this. And let's see what the ingredients are. We have cinnamon, hibiscus, chamomile, roasted chicory, natural cinnamon and apple flavors with other natural flavors, orange peel, and roasted carob. So that should be good, especially for in the evenings if I don't want any caffeine. I think that'll be really nice. This one I'm really, really excited about. And actually, now that I'm like looking at this, I remember why I purchased this in the first place. It's because Teavana used to have a tea, and now I don't remember what it was called. It was a chai. It was really, really good. And when I looked up on Adagio, like for dupes of that Teavana tea, this is what they recommended. And it is the Raja Oolong Chai from Adagio Teas. And this is oolong tea, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, chicory, cocoa nibs, natural spicy cinnamon flavor, black peppercorn, and cloves. So obviously we have a chai here. I don't remember what the Teavana one was called though, but it was like one of my favorite chais. And then obviously Teavana closed, and I was like, where can I find a chai that tastes just like that? And this is what they recommended. So it's completely sealed, as you can see. You know what? Let's pop it open. So I haven't tried this yet, so I don't know if it's a dupe. Let's see. Oh my gosh. That smells incredible. Oh my gosh. Now when I smell this, the strongest like fragrance that I get out of it is that cinnamon. It is like heavy on the cinnamon. Oh my gosh, that smells so incredible. That smells like Christmas. That is good. Okay. Next up we have, this is from Dominion Teas, and this is their vanilla rooibos. And the ingredients in this are organic rooibos, organic vanilla beans, and natural flavor. This is open, but I don't remember this tea. Oh, it smells really good. And I am looking here, and it looks like I'm actually, like, you've got the rooibos, but I'm seeing like the actual like vanilla, like pieces of vanilla bean, which is pretty cool. But this is another one that is going to be caffeine free, which is awesome. And the fact that it's vanilla, I think that's also going to make it like a nice tea for the evening. So looking forward to that one. And then the very last tea that I decided to pull is the Simpson and Vale Holiday Teas in the Sugar Plum Fairy. And the ingredients in this are organic green rooibos, organic whole cloves, rose hips, hibiscus, sweet blackberry leaf, plum flavor, mallow blossoms, raspberry pieces, natural strawberry flavor, and vanilla beans. I have never tried this tea. It is completely sealed. So let's pop it open. I want to at least give it the sniff test, because that's a lot of different... What I'm getting, and I could be wrong on this, like let's talk about this before I actually smell it. So when you think of the cloves, the rose hips, the hibiscus, and then it's also got raspberry, strawberry, and vanilla. I'm hoping, well, see, the cloves are throwing me off. I was almost thinking, would it be almost like a strawberries and cream type flavor, but with cloves maybe. Is that? Let's see. Let's smell it and see. Huh. Okay, so I'm not smelling the cloves. I'm not smelling the cloves at all. It's got to be the strawberry and the raspberry and maybe the hibiscus. This smells very tropical to me, actually. Not at all what I was expecting. I mean, it smells really good. This is going to be an interesting one because honestly, like when I read the ingredients, I was expecting more wintry, but this is screaming summer to me. Like this is one of those teas that I'm like, this is probably going to be better iced. So I'll have to play with that one and we will see how that one ends up being. So that is it, you guys. That is all the teas that I decided to pull for this basket. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried any of the teas, whether it's like a tea from the past basket or if it's a tea from this current basket. Also, let me know what you are sipping down right now and what kind of teas are your favorite for like Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then also let me know if you have any recommendations. Like, you guys know I have a large tea collection, but the whole like tea hobby thing is something that is not going anywhere anytime soon. So I'm always looking for new teas to try, even though I have a lot of different teas. It's basically, you know how like if you are a wine aficionado, it doesn't matter if you've tried 2,000 different wines, you still want to try all of, like, you want to try them all of the wines from around the world you want to try. That's kind of how I feel about tea. I just want to try it all. So I love hearing your recommendations. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I will see you very soon.